90s heartthrob Luke Perry is in the hospital after reportedly suffering a stroke. The actor is best known for roles in Beverly Hills, 90210, and Riverdale.
And CBS 2's Amy Johnson is live in Burbank with more on his serious health scare. Amy.
Well, Pat and Jeff, we've been told that Perry was rushed here after having that stroke. There have been reports that he's under observation. There are other reports that he's in an induced coma. However, the hospital will not release any information about the actor.
I just don't believe in winning through intimidation. Plus, of course, I'm doing the intimidating.
Actor Luke Perry became a household name while playing bad boy Dylan McKay on Beverly Hills 90210. Now the 52-year-old is hospitalized after reportedly having a stroke.
The 911 dispatch call is saying that he had a stroke. He was taken to the hospital. His rep told ET this morning that he's currently under observation.
We spoke to Entertainment Tonight's Kelty Knight.
He's just 52 years old. He is so young. This is a horrible, horrible thing.
Doctors say your chance of having a stroke increases in your 50s and 60s.
3/4 of patients who have a stroke are over the age of 65. That leaves another quarter, or 25% of patients across the United States who are under the age of 65 and will suffer from a stroke.
Dr. Param Yashar is a neurosurgeon and intervention stroke specialist with Dignity Health Northridge Hospital.
Even though someone may be in their 30s, 40s, or 50s and apparently in good health, doesn't necessarily mean behind the scenes inside their body, there isn't something going on.
Dr. Yashar is not treating Perry.
Not knowing the specifics of his health, it's hard to know what his risk factors were. But certainly if he had a history of hypercholesterolemia, high cholesterol levels, hypertension, high blood pressure, diabetes, smoking history, those all can contribute to the risk factors putting him at risk for stroke at such a young age.
In recent years, Perry helped raise awareness about another health threat, colon cancer, and appeared on The Doctors.
It's one of the most lethal cancers.
It's a really big year for Luke. He's having the second coming in Hollywood. Of course, people my age fell in love with him as the bad boy on 90210, but now he's playing this father figure on Riverdale. So his star was shining really brightly.
And the doctor tells us that there are 4 important factors for noticing a stroke and also for treating a stroke. And you can remember those 4 with the word FAST. F for face if you see paralysis of the face. A for arm if one of your arms isn't moving. S for speech in case it's blurred or garbled. And T for time, because time is of the essence to get that patient to the hospital for treatment. Now, our friends over at Entertainment Tonight are going to have much more on Luke Perry coming up at 7:30. Reporting live in Burbank, Amy Johnson, CBS 2 News.
Yeah, thanks for that.